Alright, so this is my food journal. So get that out the way. But this is what I do because I don't always write down. I don't care about the serving size or calories or carbs. I don't care. I have so much stuff going on, and I'm not living my freaking life by numbers, and I ain't got time for it. I just don't care. But what I do is the foods that I do eat most, because and now at my age, I'm starting to eat the same things over and over again. So I just cut out whatever it is, so I could just put everything in there when I do my numbers at the end of the week. Because do I have? Of course, I don't have it. I change what I. So this is. Today is January 21st. This, trying to do stuff on Mondays doesn't work for me at this moment because my schedule is Friday through Monday. So Tuesdays is like my Sunday or whatever it is. Like yesterday was my Friday, today's my Saturday. So it is what it is. I did put down stuff here. Just a quick reminders for me to, well, I don't go out to eat because ain't nothing within 30 miles or 30 minutes of where I'm at. Or almost an hour at this point. And then a protein shake, which I have not done, which I plan to. Today is Tuesday. I plan on making some shrimp tacos tonight. And I probably may make pasta Friday or just bring some frozen with me. And then the exercise manager is blank. But what I do is I do not believe in no damn body fat. I'm so tired of this crap. It gets on my damn nerves. Everything we do isn't even for us any damn way. I was in the army when the women were getting taped, and we got taped in more places than the men. And they actually had an ethnic chart because we had a few Samoans. But of course, they threw that out. So then every person of color was fat. And we're like, yeah, all right. You get a whole bunch of different women, probably like 5'2", and you put them all next to each other. They could be the same weight. They look completely different. But of course, nobody cares. So I'm always averse to freaking body fat or BMI. I think it's a load of crap. I don't, like I said, I don't do my serving sizes because I barely eat as much as it is now. I don't do carbs or fat. Again, I do not care about any of that. So I typically just wipe those out. Now, what do I track instead? I track added sugars. I track fiber, sodium, and potassium. And the added sugar is because I always eat something with sugar in it. I mean, I don't eat anything sugar free, mainly because I hate those sugar alcohols. I barely like stevia, or erythritol, or the aspartame, or however you pronounce it. I do not like how they taste, especially the aspartame, or however you pronounce it, because I think that's the one that's the formaldehyde or made from bleach. I don't like it. It's nasty. People always talk about, oh, it has no sugar, but it has sugar alcohol, so it's still infecting you in some way. So I can't stand a lot of stuff that has the sugar alcohol in them. They just don't taste right. So I'm either going to do regular sugar or I just won't have no damn sugar at all. I checked fiber because I would like to get a lot of fiber, try to get more fiber in my diet. I check my sodium, of course, because of my heart failure. I try not to get too much sodium. I should say added sodium because you're going to have, unless you run by numbers, if you do below 2,000, sometimes I'll have like 900 milligrams of sodium for the day. Some days it'll be 2,400, some days it'll be 8, some days it'll be 19. You know, so it just, I just, and like I said, it also depends on if I'm eating anything or what I choose to eat. So I really don't track the sodium because sometimes I don't need to, but it's something I am trying to do more of. And I track my fiber, my potassium, because I'm chronically low in potassium, which will give you, it'll fuck with your heart. You need potassium in your body. You know, it'll give you palpitations and everything. And again, I have heart failure. The last thing I need is to have heart palpitations and have an event in which my ICD kicks off. And I'm not trying to have that. So I track my potassium. I try to get as much as I can, even though I take potassium 3 times a day. I take 2 pills 3 times a day. And sometimes it's still not enough. Sometimes, so I make sure that when I do write down anything, I definitely look for the high volumes of potassium because I truly need that. And then I just write the dates, fill them in. So today's the 21st of January. I did write down what I ate prior, so that way I ain't have to worry about it. And yes, this starts on Sunday, 23rd January, which is, I can't remember. What is it? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh my goodness. 24th is Friday. And the 25th is Saturday. So, like I said, this is already here. I have everything else written down. So I was going to, where did I think yeah. So I'll start, that's what I wanted to do. Because I was running late for work one morning, and halfway to work, I realized I did not take my heart pill. And it already takes, I'm already 25 minutes from work. It was so slushy outside, so I just had to go to work without it. Going back to get it to come back, that would have been over an hour and a half, and I'm just tired of the shit. So I just waited till I got home to take it. I was not happy about that, but that was something that I did because I wasn't paying attention. I do get so upset and so tired of weighing myself every day. Sometimes I get discouraged because the scale will go up. It'll go up a few days, then it'll go down, then it'll go back up, and I'm like, I'm literally not doing nothing. I'm not eating out. I'm not drinking more. I'm taking my, and I just try to realize, it's just part of being a woman, being a person. We sometimes, especially like I said, women, we hold the border a lot more than we normally would, but I just get so fucking disgusted with it. It just irks the shit out of me. So bad. That's the stuff that I eat. Try to remember how I was doing this. I wanted to track my rings and if I close them. Because sometimes I close them and sometimes I don't. And you know how most people, you probably can't see what I just did. Of course not. Sometimes they'll, stand still and breathe. I don't do that. If they don't close, they just don't close. It is what it is. I'm not, and I probably shouldn't be doing that, but I don't. it's to the point sometimes I just don't care, you know, but I'm trying to sit there and just focus on just doing the rings for my scheduled time how I'm supposed to, instead of being like, oh, I just didn't do it today. Let me just sit there and wave my arms. Because I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be like, well, if I ain't do it like I was supposed to, I'm not going to fake it and do it now. But that's just how I feel. So I don't even try that. But most of the times when I'm at work, of course, because, well, when I was working nights, it was actually easier to get everything in because I'm walking around and doing everything. But during the day, now that I'm on day shift temporarily, I really don't get to do my rings like that anymore because I get up, I go to work, I sit down most of the time, and I come home and I go to sleep. So I actually get no exercise in working on day shift. I pretty much can only get it in on my days because I'm working between 10 and 12 hours. I'm already tired. I have my medication that makes me tired. So there's literally nothing I can do. And it is just so frustrating, you know, that I feel like I don't know. It just feels like being on day shift may help me get more rest that I've been missing for the past 2 or 3 months. But I've been so delusional that I really couldn't sleep because of working nights and then going to the doctor's appointments. The first few months of all this stuff it was just too hard to go through. Like every time I turn around, it was doctor's appointment here, and where the doctors are, they are an hour away. So that's already a 2-hour round trip right there. And so I'm exhausted. You know, I have to drive as soon as I get off of work. I'm not, Jesus, I hate these things. I don't even know why I start using them. These things are just crappy. Hate these damn stickers. I probably end up throwing them in the trash because I just don't like them. And it's like, I was just so tired and just having to get up and drive that hour or the 2-hour round trip. You know, that I'm at the hospital for 3 to 4 hours doing tests, and, you know, everybody's short staff, and it's tons of heart patients, and, you know, of course it is because they're older people, but then now I'm there, and some of them just look at me, and I'm like, yes, I'm young. It's more of me around. I'm not the only one in here young signing in for a heart issue, but still, you know, it's like, it's just a lot. It's just very frustrating. You know, so I sit there and I try to understand that it's just something I have to go through. It's something I have to try to figure out, you know, but it was just so tiring. Every time I turned around, I was at the freaking hospital. I'm sitting there for 3-4 hours, hoping that they'll just come out and be like, all right, next. Or when I do go back there, you know, I have to do in-depth talks with the doctors, which I do appreciate, because we all know, medical-wise, some of these doctors don't give a damn about you, and they'll see you, they'll have you wait 20 hours, and they'll see you for 10 minutes, and then that's it. Bam, you gone. You try to ask them questions today, and what do they tell you? Lose weight. Don't matter what it is. My arm about to fall off. But if you lose weight, you'll probably be able to keep it on. You know, so I got all that stupid crap. So I'll be working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I have another one? Yeah, there we go. So I'll be working days for just a little bit more just a little bit more in the morning. But for the most part, I'll be moving back to nights in March. You know, which is good because I don't have any doctor's appointments until I don't have any doctor's appointments until, what is it, June. So I can actually sit there and chill and relax. I really don't have to worry about too much of something, you know, but it'll at least give me time just to relax. Only thing, I'm just putting these stickers here just to mark down breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. Like, I don't write down the times because I don't eat at the same time every day. And unfortunately, I don't have a goddamn schedule at work where I can actually do shit every goddamn day at the same time because, you know, for some reason my manager thinks it's impossible to have a damn permanent schedule in a freaking lab. So, you know, whatever. So, I don't even go to work the same day on the days I do work. So, as you can tell, it's like, whatever. I'm just so over this. I'm just so goddamn over this. And I do start breakfast off with coffee. I may have orange juice as well, but I also have coffee almost every day. Actually, every day. I even have some coffee that I'm, teas that I'm making to give me that, you know, the taste of coffee, but not really coffee. So, I sit there and do it with that. Just something fun. And I already have these extra water bottles here because honestly, I sometimes drink more than 64 ounces of water. I mean, it's kind of hard. It's like they want you to drink water, which I do, you know, but then it's like, oh, only drink but so much water. It's like, okay, so I only drink but so much water, but then I'll have milk, and then I'll have fruit juice, and then I'll have a soda, and then I'll have tea, and then this, and I'm like, you know, but sometimes I just want some goddamn water. I don't want nothing else but some water. That's all I want is water. You know, so sometimes I'll just sit there and really just drink water for the entire day. You know, not really wanting anything. Not really wanting anything else. So, but it is what it is. So just for those days where I'm drinking like coffee, tea, but then just the majority of my day is water, is when I have the extra water thing, you know. Or I drink like my regular water, and then I'll have the now the one I do drink that I find hilarious that I do drink is the now I could have sworn I had another one. Am I going crazy? I am going crazy. I could have sworn I had 7 of them. Apparently I did not. But the ones where the only like zero sugar stuff I have is a bottle of liquor, and I guess I put that for coffee. Is a body, no, because I have coffee ones. I have is a bottle of liquor, and that Circle, that water that, you know, you put the like the little, like you screw it on to the water bottle, and it comes in like a variety of flavors. You find it like a Walmart and Target and everything like that. Like, I have that, and it's good. Like, if I want something sweet, but don't want something sweet, and what I'm gonna say, the aftertaste isn't bad at all. That's the only one I like that doesn't have a bad aftertaste, which I find very funny because most things that are like sugar free has like that weird sugar aftertaste, but surprisingly not the one for Circle. I just try, if I do have it, I try just to have, you know, 1 full container a day. I try not to drink it every day because, again, I don't like that sugar alcohol. I don't like that artificial sugar. So I really try not to drink it every day. So so yeah, so I don't try to drink it every day. Sometimes I have a piece of it, then you know. I may even have it like maybe like once a week, honestly, or every couple of weeks. Like I still have them. I don't have me and Mom brought like a few of them, so I don't have that many of them, but that I do have. All right, so simply don't like how the hell. Jesus. All right, I don't like these at all. Don't like them. All right. So I'm trying to get into the mood of buying stuff that I know I'm gonna eat again, because after traveling for so many years for work all across the country and getting back, and then and then it's just me, so I'm not cooking for nobody else. I just don't like cooking anymore. I'm not. It doesn't excite me. I'm not happy to do it. I really don't want to do it. When I first started traveling, I was living in Connecticut for 6 months, and I had my uncle and my dad that I was cooking for. Like, it was fun. I would cook all types of stuff for us for lunch when my dad would take me to work, because we would spend a daddy-daughter time together. So he would pick me up and drop me off from work, so I would cook breakfast and lunch for us, and then I started doing the same for my uncle, and that was fun. But once I left Connecticut and went to like Ohio, Pennsylvania, and all these, I got tired of it. I was throwing away too much food. And I'm like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. So I'm like, nah. I almost stopped cooking entirely. I did make I did roast 4 very thick chicken breasts that I got from the store. So I'll write this down what I ate for breakfast. And then I put the numbers in later because I have everything written down. I didn't do that. And then I also did a soda. And I had coffee early that morning. It was late on the day. Then... No, that's not right. Had coffee. I did have a half a bag. I brought my water that day. I had watermelon and mandarin. I did... I did one, which is not really good. But then for lunch, I had a 7-up butterfly shrimp. I had some SpaghettiOs because I didn't feel like really wasn't cooking, and I didn't feel like going down to the cafeteria to buy anything. I had a fruit salad that I made, which had watermelon, cherries, grapes, strawberry, cantaloupe, and blackberries in it. And then I had a Sunkist. And then on my break, I had the other half a bag of Cheetos, which you can't see. I had 7 of some M&Ms I brought with me. And I had a Sunkist. Then later on, I had an apple. And I'm trying to figure out... Oh, yeah, now I gotta fix my table. I don't even think I had dinner. Because that was Sunday. And I came home. And I don't even think I had dinner Sunday. Which is not really a good thing. See, these things are like freaking glitter. It was a decent day. Sunday, I had good energy. I need to go back and take a look at my rings. Fruit, watermelon, orange, cherries, grapes, strawberry, cantaloupe, blackberries. And did I do it then? And it was 2:39. And I had water. Didn't drink as much the other days. That was yesterday. So I had coffee. I had one container, 2 containers, and then I filled up another container. And again, I had my egg, sausage, potato, and cheese burrito. I had a container of watermelon for lunch. So dinner for break, I had a cosmic brownie and a bag of sour cream and onion ruffles. I had a root beer. Lunch, I brought a roasted chicken breast and coleslaw, which I love. I love coleslaw. It's my best. And then I also had the rest of my fruit salad, because I also wrote fruit salad as well. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also had the rest of my fruit salad. Had an orange. When I came home for dinner, I had, what was it, Pepsi and vanilla crown. I had pizza slices. I had some chicken wings. I had 4 of those things. And I had some coleslaw. I did have another thing of water. Then I did, for dessert, because that was a snack at dessert, I had a pound cake with chocolate ice cream and syrup. And then also had milk with it. So I actually had a full meal, a full day of eating. That's interesting. So today's the 21st. I'm not sure what the hell I'm gonna eat. Actually, I do know I'm going to have coffee. I did have some orange juice. I'm gonna have my breakfast burrito. Now I weigh 241, so I'm like, great. I'm not really happy over that. And then tomorrow I'm either gonna go higher or lower. Either way, as you can tell, I hate the weight. I'm just so disgusted. It gets on my nerves, and it makes me even more paranoid because they're like the whole heart failure thing. They scare you really. If it goes up by 5 pounds in a week, go to the ER. ER isn't gonna be able to do shit for me. I work in the lab. I see these patients. I know what's going on. There's nothing they could do to help. So I just try to monitor and just know how I've always been. And there are little measures I do check. I do check my neck. If I feel that's a little bit too puffy, I'll take more of my diuretic pills, which is what they recommended me to do, really. One doctor tells me to go to the ER. My heart doctor's telling me, no, don't. Like, take another pill and see how that goes. So everybody's conflicted. Nobody really knows what goes on. But I have my breakfast burrito. I'm going to do my fruit salad. I'm not planning out anything else. Some people, I've tried planning out, but it does not work. It just don't work for me. I have food made, and then I'll just eat the food that I made, so that's good enough. So I just woke up. It is now 7:26. I've been up since 6. I did take my medications. Let's say I have my orange juice. I'm going to go back and put everything else in. But yeah, this is how I normally go about filling out my my food journal and exercise, all that good stuff. So I could get to it quicker today. Have it marked that way.